All right, I am back. This time it's a little bit different. I thought I was recording voice audio while I was playing the game. Turns out I wasn't. Uh, NVIDIA Shadowplay is like literally the worst software known to mankind. I swear to God, I don't know how that application is so freaking terrible. Sorry, it's still the first 30 seconds of this video, so I can't swear. It's literally just god awful, and it resets my mic to 0% every single time. I have to go in and fix it. Today it was NVIDIA Broadcast that was actually having an issue too. So I am dubbing over my gameplay. This game is pretty good. I play Hou Yi, and you'll see that in a bit. I actually picked the aspect on Hou Yi. I don't even know what the heck it's doing half the game. Like, I don't even know what it does. And I didn't even realize, like, going into it, like, it's just permanently branching bolas as well. I don't know. That aspect is so confusing. I thought, like, you would have to mark them and then it would turn into branching bolas. Something like that. It also seems like it's better as, like, a crit aspect, I think, because you can bounce it off walls and it just would crit for, like, a ton of damage. But I didn't really get to do that a whole lot this game. I did get like a few good ricochet autos off in lane, and then also on some people like in fights later. But my team plays really well this game. It's currently like 10 o'clock at night. I'm just gonna dub over this. It's gonna be chill. So yeah, let's just have a good time. Yeah, we'll see. I did play against a Bologna, and I went the So something that happened the other day, I was playing Apollo, and I was full build. I had Death's Toll, I had Devourer's Rage, fully stacked Deathbringer, I had, I think, Demon Blade, Executioner, and Titan's Bane. So like literally everything you need in an ADC build. And I just was not doing any damage as Apollo. Like I was autoing an Aphrodite, which had one defense item, which was Regrowth, for like less than 300 damage. And I think at that point I was just like, wow, maybe the crit build is just not good. Maybe the crit build is just not good anymore. They had a Mercury, so that was the reason why I went crit in the first place, because I knew I was just going to be getting dived all the time and I wanted to be able to like outtrade them at least a little bit. But in retrospect, they had like 2 to 3 tanks and I should have built yellow numbers. So this game, I see they have 3 tanks. I'm going yellow numbers. So I built all yellow number damage this game. So you see I have the aspect here. I'm gonna opt for beads, I think. I opt for beads. Because if I can beads, then I can leap over anything that they throw at me. Another thing that you'll notice about this game is my ultimate is kind of crazy. Like, it does a lot. It does a lot for me. While I was playing this game too, I was not really calming as much as I should have either, like dubbing voiceover. Partially because I have a walking pad and I was walking on my treadmill while trying to play this game. Like, I literally was walking the entire time I was playing this game, by the way. So if my aim looks shaky or anything like that, then you know what happened. But you know, I just wasn't like talking as much as I wanted to either. So it kind of works out that I didn't, I'm just watching myself auto the wall for no reason. It just kind of works out that my audio broke, or at least it didn't record. Yeah, so I'm like looking here, I'm like, do my autos like do extra damage if I bounce them off the wall on targets? Spoiler alert, they don't. I'm like reading my abilities, trying to figure out what the heck they do. That was interesting. It says bonus damage per ricochet, even though it doesn't ricochet. But maybe it's talking about your autos. But yeah, look at that. It ricochets up to 3 times, but it's at a shorter range. Ricochet is 70 units. This one's 55. I don't know what the heck that translates to Smite 2. I think it's like 8.6, 8.8, and 11.2. 55, 70, respectively. So yeah, when you play this aspect, not only do you clear minions really well, because your autos just, for some reason, have like branching bola effect on them, You also can really poke out the enemy just by hitting the wall with auto attacks. Like, why am I damaging the Geb there, bro? Like, that's so silly. So I'm just like trying to do random crap, just trying to deal damage. Like, I bounced it off the wall, it hit a minion, and then it bounced to Geb. Like, that is so, like, look at that, 77 damage on that. 77 damage, that's insane. I just get aggressive here. I see they're level 1.
My bad, I did not mean to go under tower.
Yeah, I guess the Thor accidentally TP'd in there. But look at that. That's so stupid, they can't even hit me. I can literally just shoot that as many times as I want. I was playing this against SOT the other day, I think. Or someone, and it was just, it was the most oppressive thing of all time, I swear to God.
Blue here too.
So yeah, here I should have went to the buff that Thor's at, but I was so far ahead, and I kind of like, sometimes I play like I have an ego, I guess, and I just like ego chow people. Which if you're not a super confident player, I think it's okay to do that, to kind of learn like what you can get away with. Like in a game later after this, I didn't record it, but I was playing Danzaburo and I was like ulting under tower and stuff. Oh, it looks like my one gets stuck by Thor wall, or my auto attacks.
No.
But yeah, I was playing Danzaburo, I was ulting a soul under tower.
So you can get all the way out.
Like,
all the way out. We don't know where he's at.
On cooldown. Like, I knew she had Aegis up and everything, and I was still ulting her under tower. I was like only 1 or 2 levels up. Just to see like if I could kill her. And honestly, I did it most of the time. I would die for some of it sometimes, but so here I just see an opportunity to do a lot of damage, so I get in there. Yeah, it was a pretty easy kill. One other thing you'll notice this game, Odin wall I think also blocks my auto attacks. My friendly Odin wall blocks my auto attacks. That's, I don't know if that's a bug, but I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. I could have been impaled there and then that would have done a lot of damage. Like, look at that, look at this.
Yeah, it's not up yet. You got time.
Their jungler's over there.
I even hit him with that too. Look, he's just like so low.
10 seconds on it.
I will say I do take some like really weird engagements sometimes. With Houyi because of this aspect. I'm not like super familiar with it. So you'll see me like later take a really bad fight with a Bologna.
I'm just focusing the purple. He's here. I can stun him.
Yeah, our team's playing really aggro up here. They think want the yellow buff, so we're taking all of the farm that we can get since we have pressure in dual lane.
Oh, there you go.
This is really good, by the way. It's really important to play through dual lane when you have a lead, because you can steal purple buff, which I think is like the best buff in the game, and then you can even steal yellow buff or the side camps, or you can get a gold fury. It is so strong. Every jungler should be playing out of dual lane IMO if you can.
No, I had vision on her.
I thought she would have already been on it.
Shutting down the carry also, like the carry is, when left alone, is the most gankable character in the game. So like if you push down a carry's tower, and then you have like a 2-level lead on them, not only can you probably solo them every time they step up to clear a wave, but you can also just have your team come gank. And then that leads to even more gold furies. Like it's so silly and broken. Oh yeah, I'm trying to hit the wall here to see if it does more damage. It does not. If you bounce the autos off the wall, it only does extra damage to gods. Which honestly, I didn't even think it needed to do extra damage to gods. Like genuinely. I think it could have just done like a normal amount of damage and have been totally fine. So I'm not entirely sure what Hou Yi Aspect really does. Outside of making your one not ricochet and making your autos always bounce to another target, and then your one just marks enemies.
keep
and
on-
doesn't
Yeah,
stun.
until our turn.
Like that's all I understand it to be. Which like I don't know. I would have thought like you would have needed to mark the target and then hit them with an auto for your autos to bounce, but like it's just bouncing to on her for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug. Yeah, I'm like reading it, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I don't know. Like I'm full clearing this wave in like 6 autos and a 1.
Can we do gold? Houyi, you got pressure.
I hit him there. I think I'd take this fight.
We just pull this. I need you, brother.
Oh, okay. I go to gold. Yeah, leaping here is a little bit problematic. I don't know where the Bologna is.
I have ult in 20, so.
So I do something interesting here. I think, if I remember correctly. Yep, I've zoned him off, or at least I... It's like kind of a zoning ult. I did it a little late.
I can go on her.
I could have ulted it a little earlier and the sun wall would have stopped them.
Good job. Let's go on this red.
So we kill the on her, we get gold fury, and then we take his purple. Like,
But I'm down.
I have all. Like, we can do this. We can go.
yeah, it's just so silly.
Actually, maybe.
Dagger Frenzy isn't really a yellow numbers item, but I think it gives so much attack speed and is so like strong that I just recommend that you buy it pretty much every time you go any attack speed build. The 50 or 70 basic attack power or whatever it gives you,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Fuck, man.
If you don't know, every 1 strength is 1 basic attack power, or it at least gives you 1 basic attack power. So Dagger Frenzy giving like 50 or 70 is like literally getting like 50 or 70 strength per auto. Which is that's just so much. That's actually so much. All right. So we got his tower really fast, like 7 minutes 30 seconds into the game. Pushing up here is a little bit risky now, because the Bologna can come over and pretty much fight me whenever she wants. Here I should have went to the red buff that the Thor's at. No reason for me to be clearing that wave first. I could have done red buff, then purple, then, or red buff, wave, then purple. Also, I think the Thor could have walked to the wave too, and then we could have done both those camps. That's another option, probably would have been more smart.
I'm gonna do oracles really quick and I'll rotate over.
I am still popping Dagger Frenzy off cooldown. I'm looking to take a fight here, hopefully, with him. He's really far up. So I see that he's super far up, and I'm gonna hold the wave. This forces him to either step up or just miss out on minions.
Down.
It's a little hard to do it with this aspect, I can't lie.
Still a beads down, you say?
Yeah, still a beat.
I think I step up too far here soon, and I get punished for it. You'll see. Here I'm backing up because I see my back camps are up.
Good stuff.
And I need farm. Like, you just want to farm anything whenever it's up.
Still is behind.
One thing to know about farming is like every second a camp is up, that's like wasted XP, right?
I got him.
Like if you were able to instantly kill your camps on cooldown every single time, then you're just farming more overall over time.
We can maybe get this.
Because they respawn more often, right?
has perished.
On my way.
So pretty much that's kind of my thought process sometimes. It's like, I'm just gonna farm this because it's up. Farming it spawns more farm, which means more XP for our team. It's also why pressure comps are really good. It's because pressure spawns more stuff for you to farm. So I ulted him there. The ult knocks up if you place the sun directly on them,
I'm gonna back quick
which
to
is
see up.
an interesting CC, by the way. So his ult slows, does a ton of damage, and then also can knock up. Yeah. So apparently Hou Yi Aspect can't shoot the bases.
We don't pull this, they're here.
Yeah, just wait.
I guess they count as a structure maybe or something. Bologna ult's out there. That's key to me that like they don't want to fight this, but I'm like, maybe I'll try to fight it anyway.
They got left pressure. Be careful. Wait, I want to see the purples up.
I get a little aggro here.
Going in.
Probably a little insane of me to be doing that, leaping over a wall onto a Scylla.
He's way too far up.
I'm also gonna play super aggro here. I'm helping this guy. They're going for a kill and left against on her. I'm just trying to look for a cheeky bounce here. That's Scylla ult. Leap over the Scylla ult, and we're good. I can put a ward down
Got Scylla and get walled as well.
if I wanted. No, okay. No ward down for me. I'm a terrible ADC, bro. Never ward my lane, then wonder why I get punished when I push up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is this aspect is feeling really strong at this point for me. Oh, he ricochets on like an 8-second cooldown. And then I have branching autos. Yeah, this is like actually pressure aspect. Like this I think might be stronger than Izanami. Mainly because your ultimate and your leap I think are better on this character. And then so is your single target DPS. I want to say. And your poke definitely is better. Your poke is 100% better on this character. Izanami doesn't really have a lot of poke. She just kind of farms the wave super fast and then walks at you.
Naga here. We'll Naga with it.
So here I'm playing up way too far. I see Bologna and Geb rotating, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta get out of here. So here's what I do. I TP over, right? Smart.
Dumb bitch.
And then I ego chow. I'm like, oh, maybe this will kill her. Yeah, yeah, and then the Geb TP'd over. I did not need to be in the auto attack range of her. I don't know why I was. I also could have just not fought her in her ult. That's another option. Yeah, there's a lot I did wrong there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was ass by me. That was terrible.
No, we can still kill.
Don't do what I did. I should have ran. I should have ran.
Don't let him back.
Ran for the hills. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have even ran to that cyclone. I should have ran back towards our tier 1 tower. Raw America. And then our team dies. Yeah, so that rotation to solo lane kind of cost me a little bit. Honor's back to level 10. I'm level 13. I mean, that's still good. Definitely 3-level lead at 13 minutes. Still good.
Well, we made up some ground. That was
One thing about Hou Yi 2 I noticed is that you can place it on enemies while they're in a bush, even if you can't see them. So it's a good way to like check if enemies are in a bush. I remember being able to use like Daji's leap and stuff over walls, or like seeing if the targeter shows up just to see if like a camp is up. I would do that all the time with Daji. And I think there's like 1 or 2 other characters that could also do that. Like check to see if something is up over walls. But yeah, Daji was really good with that. I actually really liked that a lot about that character. It was like a secret mechanic. So you can kind of do that with enemy gods with Hou Yi. Just by like pressing your 2 in the bush.
we should.
Those little camps right there, the little harpies, actually give a ton of XP and gold. Like a considerable amount. Like you should definitely farm them if you can. But I wouldn't prioritize it over like a full camp or a wave. It might be more than a minion. I don't actually know. I didn't look that hard. Yeah, like that's just insane. There were like, what, 10 minions there? And it just took me like 1 ability and like 6 autos. So I see them all fighting over there. I'm like, it's my time. I'm coming. Oh. That was just kind of like a wild, wild on her leap. I didn't really know if he saw me there. This Scylla is so fast, by the way. I chase her a little too long here. I'm like, oh, I'll get my leap up and then I'll be able to kill him. No. No, I don't even know where she went there. I think she went back towards that eye camp. Anyway. Good good fight there. Yeah, the Honor probably shouldn't have leapt in there. I think that's one of the problems with that character is like you want to leap in because you can get like a 100-0 combo off. But it's really dangerous to do so. I actually do think On Her is one of the better aspects though when it comes to like yellow numbers and stuff. However, I think Neath Aspect is just better, like in general. I don't actually think... I think if they were to remake On Her Aspect, I think what they should do is they should make not only his auto attacks, but also his ultimate and his impale increase his attack speed against the target that he's hitting.
We can probably pull big.
Yeah,
I have Naga. I have Naga.
Your team has
So I'm rotating over here.
Someone's behind. It's huge.
Not gonna bother with that wave. I just want to get to this as fast as possible.
We should kill him first.
I can help the help fight the Bologna here. I'm like trying to bounce some stuff off walls. I get my ult off. I miss a ricochet, but that's okay.
I don't know if we can now.
Your left
Probably
tower
not.
is under attack.
Oh, maybe.
I'm thinking we do this, so I'm like waiting for them to pull it. You don't want to pull it as ADC because I think it debuffs your damage if you do. So when the Geb comes in here, we need to go on him. So that's exactly what we do. I beads a little late, still took a lot of Scylla damage, but Scylla misses ult here, so we're fine. I leap in, I miss everything, and I panic and I back.
Yeah, we should not.
I do have 4k gold. I should have probably looked at my gold and been like, nah, I need to back, and then we back up. I feel like I'm kind of mindlessly just bouncing my autos off the wall sometimes. I mean, it's fine, but it's like kind of goofy. Like, what are you doing? So here, we have a decent enough lead where if we got a kill, oh yeah, this was a weird one. This one I was like, damn, I actually can't believe I lost that. But she had Sunbeam Bow, that actually makes sense.
The enemy has perished.
She also was my level 2 and she's just Bologna, you know? Yeah, I'm looking at her build and I'm like, dang, okay. She has Vital Amplifier, she has Sunbeam Bow, she has Regrowth. That makes sense. So yeah, a little bit of a bad fight, I guess, by me. I probably should have, like... I don't actually know what I can do there, besides maybe leap away, beads her ult, and then drop my ult behind me. That's the only thing I think of. Because I think she catches me there pretty much every single time. Probably should have grouped with the Raw. Yeah, I'm just looking at her items. She has a lot of damage.
Sun Wukong's behind.
Vital Amplifier is a very interesting item, by the way. It doesn't synergize super well with items like Kinsblade, but it can be really, really strong. I would probably build it on any character that has synergy with it. Especially if we're gonna go like a yellow numbers build. So here I'm just bouncing shit off the wall. I'm just trying random shit. Not sure what that ult was by me. I can't lie.
Full fire, no? Or cold.
There you go. Yeah, so we kill 3, 2.5. We're gonna pull this FG, I think. Scylla has ult, I wanna say? I don't actually know. I wasn't paying attention that much. But this is where I would ask, hey, does Scylla have ult? And if so, then maybe we need to drop this if she walks up with her ult. We actually have raw ult though, and we don't see them, so it turns out being fine. A little late on raw? I don't know, probably fine, I guess.
Gold's over here.
We can do this, definitely. It's always a nice idea to let your tanks tank objectives, for sure, because they don't do as much damage.
I'm going up, they're on it.
Okay, they were on gold. That's all right. It's all right. They get the Elder Fury or whatever the heck, and then we just chase them down. So when you're the enemy team in that situation, you just have to play your lives like immediately. Like, literally, do everything that you can to get out alive after you get that Gold Fury. I'm talking like popping Stampede. I'm talking like boring away. Like literally everything that you can. Because now you're 2-man down. Like, yes, you got the Gold Fury, but like what for? You're not gonna press up. We have FG. Yeah. It was a good call, it was a good try, but they needed to live. If they had Stampede, I think that was a good call. So I'm keeping my eye on the Bellona because I know she's a problem. She's dead. I went Odysseus bow. I really like Odysseus bow. I think it's very good for clear. But also it like procs off towers too,
I can do mid
which was very interesting.
Okay. Ultimate is ready.
Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of damage, but or at least they're trying to do a lot of damage. Sanguine Lash. I think the good thing about Sanguine Lash is like, it makes you pretty killable, like from a yellow numbers build perspective, at least. Like you have to be within auto attack range, obviously, to do that damage and stuff. So it kind of,
I have no health.
I don't know. The item's still broken though. Don't get me wrong. So here we just killed them. We funneled the game down because they took that Gold Fury. Both of them died, and then they couldn't defend the Phoenix. And we had such a large lead because we had FG, we have Dagger, and we win. That's what happens there.
Victory.
I don't know if I actually show. Oh, okay, I do. I show details here. Yeah, I didn't do the most in the game. Actually, our Raw did a lot. Raw probably had a lot of setup with the Thor and the Odin. I did have most structure damage, which is good. Top wards place too, W, and top gold per minute, which means we were farming pretty efficiently. The final build probably would have been Dagger Frenzy, that Tear Fang item, Executioner, Odysseus Bow, Kinsblade, and then last, probably Titan's Bane. I do like a Titan's Bane. And then if I'm still not doing enough damage, I think I just rip like a Braggies for the extra yellow number damage. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that game. Hou Yi Aspect, pretty cool, pretty OP. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.